amazing new film this Holy Week. It is called King of Kings. Joining us now is Jeffrey Harmon, co-founder and CCO of Angel Studios. Jeffrey, congratulations on this new amazing film. We have the trailer, but first I want you to introduce it. Give us the little bit of the wind-up.
The movie's based on Charles Dickens' book that he wrote for his kids, and it wasn't published till 65 years after Charles Dickens had passed away. And what it is it's a look at Jesus's life from the perspective of a young child, where Charles Dickens is explaining to his child the story of Jesus Christ. This movie has blown up in the box office. It was number 2 this last weekend, did $19.3 million over the weekend, which is just $400,000 less than Sound of Freedom did in the first 3 days. And it is getting, Forbes just posted that it's what lands one of the best audience scores in history. 97% with audiences on Rotten Tomatoes, about 64% with critics. And it has A+ CinemaScore with audiences, which is a CinemaScore of A+ has only been done 128 times in movie history and only 5 times for animated films outside of Disney and Pixar.
And educate our audience even deeper on what Angel is and what you guys seek to do with the Angel Guild.
So every single movie on Angel Studios is approved by what we call the Angel Guild, which is a group of over 1 million people who greenlight every film on Angel Studios. So they gave King of Kings one of the highest scores we've seen, which is a 95. And so if you're part of the Angel Guild, you get a vote on every movie that comes into Angel Studios. We believe that there's this brokenness in Hollywood that's coming from not the filmmakers, not the craftsmen, not the actors, but is primarily coming from the gatekeepers, which is a group of like a couple dozen people that are making all of the decisions of all the movies that go into Hollywood. And we're replacing that with this guild.
Congratulations. I just want to say on behalf of the entire audience for bringing the gospel message to a mainstream audience during Holy Week. Was there any resistance here, or do you feel a little bit of a cultural shift? Because typically this kind of a lift would be met with protests and with walk-offs, but was this one a little bit, dare I say, easier? And if so, what does that tell us about the state of the American culture?
I would say there is definitely a cultural shift. This is very different. The King of Kings is getting watched en masse. It just beat Prince of Egypt's record for the biggest biblical animated box office opening of all time. That was over 2 decades ago. And that's how long it's been since we've had a serious animated biblical film. So the culture is definitely changing, and there's a huge shift.